Hulupis kuntul Paris, hulupis kuntul Paris, hulupis kuntul Paris. Jogja, Jogja, tetap istimewa, istimewa negerinya, istimewa orangnya. Jogja, Jogja, tetap istimewa, Jogja istimewa untuk Indonesia. Rumono iki kontro, saka ngayu Jogyakarta, negeri paling penak, rasane koyo swarga, ora peduli donya dadi neraka. Nek kene tansah independen lan merdeka.
Tanah lahirkan tata untuk rakyat, di mana rajanya bercermin di kabur rakyat. Demikianlah singgasana bermartabat, berdiri kokoh untuk mengayomi rakyat.
Memayu hayuning bawono, saka zaman perjuangan nganti merdeka. Jogja istimewa bukan hanya daerahnya, tapi juga karena orang-orangnya. Jogja, Jogja, tetap istimewa, istimewa negerinya, istimewa orangnya. Jogja, Jogja, tetap istimewa, Jogja istimewa untuk Indonesia. Tabur wis ditabur suling wis muni, hulupis kuntul Paris, ayo dadi siji bareng para prajurit lan senopati. Mukti utawa mati manunggal kawula Gusti, menyerang tanpa pasukan, menang tanpa merendahkan, kesaktian tanpa ajian, kekayaan tanpa kemewahan, tenang bagai ombak gemuruh laksana Merapi. Tradisi hidup di tengah modernisasi, rakyat dijajah desa milang kori, nyebarake seni lan budi pekerti. Jogja, Jogja, tetap istimewa, istimewa negerinya, istimewa orangnya. Jogja, Jogja, tetap istimewa, Jogja.
The reason is the land is fertile, so I mean these people also can support themselves just to do with the agricultural line. Everything was designed in straight line, so from the south to the north. That's why the palace always facing to the volcano. Volcano is not regarded as a holy place where the god reside. Yeah, even though the royal family they are Muslim, because Islam in Java originally it came from Gujarat, from India, not from it. That's why it is not based on Sharia, but it is really Islam already stand and hold it with the Indian. But local people they are still burning incense, giving flower offerings to the graves. They like big meditation to the beach, to the mountain, to make a contact with the spirit of their ancestors. It's still going on, and they always make offerings. They hold it like ceremonial meals as well. Yeah, so that normally they make a kind of traditional food that usually even will be observed or held before holding the ceremonies. Like, and then even for the funeral ceremony, the ceremony will be held if someone passed away 3 days after the death, and then 7 days, 40 days, 100 days, 1 year, 2 year, and 3 year, or 1,000 days, the last one. Where usually the Japanese they are allowed to put the stone grave in the top of the graveyard. Yeah, so not directly that we make the stone grave in the top of the graveyard, but after 1,000 days. Then it is usually they use these elements. Even inside of the palace of Jogyakarta, it is called Keraton. Yeah. Actually, I like to say that it is Sultan's house, because if palace it must be luxurious, but it is just simple with the open-sided pavilion, traditional buildings, but it has a value of the Japanese culture. Yeah, in front of us we could find the monument. It is called Tugu. Yeah. Tugu also was built by the first sultan.
Yeah, but in Jakarta in 18
1967 we had got big earthquake here. Yeah, yeah, destroying some buildings, even the wall of the palace or fortress of the palace. So originally the Keraton or the palace of Sultan, it was surrounded with the wall about 1 kilometer on its side. Actually, it was even up to the present time used by the Sultan when he has got his seat and he had the ceremony, always having his own seat facing to the north, and he would like to concentrate his mind by seeing this monument or this tugu we call it. Actually, if we have close look, Jogyakarta or Jogja. Yeah, Yogyakarta itself, actually Yogyakarta, it was derived from 3 words, the name. Ayu, Bagyo, and Karto. Ayu it means beautiful, Bagyo it means happy, and Karto is to do with the prosperity. So with the hope, you'll be beautiful, happy, and prosperous. So Karta, like Jakarta, Surakarta, Purwakarta, Karta is to do with the prosperity. Yeah. Originally the writing with Y, but we pronounce with Jogja because with D and J, the old Indonesian, they wrote it Jogja. Yeah, that's why Jogja actually, if you have close look, if you see on the map having the shape like triangle, the shape of the map. This is the symbol of the mountain where the gods reside. It is from Hindu's element, Hindu's faith. And then in the south we have got the Indian Ocean, or we call it the very famous beach called Parangtritis Beach. And then we have got here the city, and then the volcano of Merapi. The ocean, of course, it symbolizes the water. The city, it symbolizes the land. Yeah. And then the volcano is fire, and over us is fish and air. So 5 important elements of this life. And also this monument, it symbolizes actually to remind the Sultan, to the king, that the Sultan always be in union with his people. Now we are passing the street or the road called Prince Mangkubumi. Yeah. Mangkubumi, it is the name of the Sultan before being coronated as king. So all the roads in Jogjakarta, it is named usually with the names of the royal family's names or national heroes. But the area very close to the Sultan's palace always named with the royal family's names. Like this one, Mangkubumi, Prince Mangkubumi. The name of Sultan is quite long actually. Sultan Hamengkubuwono. Yeah, that's very short, but the full name is Sultan Hamengkubuwono Senopati Engolokdo Sayyidin Pamangkubuwono Kalifatullah Kaping. Do not learn it by heart. No examination tomorrow. So Sultan, it means a king. Hamengkubuwono, it represents that he will keep the globe or the universe on his laps. Yeah. He will put the globe on his laps. And then Senopati Engalogo, it means that he can be the chief commander when something happened to the royal family. And then Kalifatullah, it means that he is the messenger of God. Yeah. So it is also in this concept that the king in the olden days also, they believe that a king physically only as human being, but local people, they believe that he has got like supernatural power, or even can be the reincarnation of a god. Yeah, that's why it was really respected. And Jogja is very special because the present Sultan is the governor of Jogja. And the governor is not elected from generation to generation. Yeah. Since Sukarno's administration. During Sukarno's administration. That's the reason why Jogjakarta, the only special province in Java. We have got the other one in Aceh, Sumatra, but because of its religion, because in Aceh we apply the Syariat, but not in Jogja. Jakarta is, it tends to be more cultural city, to be more education city, and you can find the oldest university in Indonesia here. Because Jogja was once the capital of Indonesia in 1946 up to 1950 during Sukarno's administration. Now we are passing on the left side, you could find the oldest church, Catholic church in Jogjakarta. It is called Santo Antonius Church, Saint Antonius. So we are passing the complex of the village that it used to be houses of the Dutch officers. That's why architecturally, like in the left side, they have got different styles, like the one. And the local government, they try to preserve it, not allowed to be restored in different architecture must be original one. To keep the original European architecture. Yeah, in the right side is small sport hall inside, with swimming pools and so on. Already, it is the oldest one sport hall in Jogyakarta since the Dutch colonial as well. This is called Kota Baru. Kota Baru, it means the new city. So that Kota Baru, it is called the new city because it was the first village who got the facilities of the running water, of the electricity. Yeah. Because when before the Dutch came here, we didn't have any electricity or running water in Japan. So the local people, they still use the oil lamp at that time. The governor, he is really open-minded and very good. He has done his good job. And that's why local people love the Sultan. The present Sultan, he is around 60 years old. And he has no son, only 5 daughters. So the next Sultan can be the younger brother or the nephew. As long as coming from the official wife and the oldest son. So following the paternal line, not maternal line. Because of the Islamic rules. But the present Sultan is very open-minded. Even he sends his 5 daughters since they were children to the Catholic schools. But the Sultan is Muslim. That's why that's the way how the Sultan wanted to teach all his daughters to be open-minded. That's why Jogja is really well known as the city of tolerance. Yeah, for example, if you go to other islands like let's say like Borneo, Kalimantan, in Sumatra, can be even for cemetery, for example. They have got cemetery special for Muslim, cemetery for Christian, cemetery for different religion, but not in Jogja. We are mixed. Even the cemetery. Even a church standing side by side with the mosque, it is very common. You could find it. Yeah. So the Jogja really a city of tolerance. Find even people with different religion, faith, even customs, but how to be able to live in unity through diversity. Gajah Mada? Gajah Mada is the oldest university. Yeah, it was built in 19 December 1949 by Mr. Sukarno when the capital was still here. The reason because Sukarno felt that our nation was lack of education, then he wanted to build a living monument. Since then, Jogja was very famous as education city. We have got more than 6 big universities. In the Gajah Mada University itself, there are more than 12,000 students studying there. Yeah, from neighboring country too, from Malaysia, from Singapore, from Australia. They want to learn Indonesian, they want to learn archaeology. That's to do with the literature as well. Yeah. The Gajah Mada University is very famous of its literature. Yeah, Jogja, why it is so special province? Because it used to be a royal city and it was under the domain or the control of the Sultan, but after independence wanted to join the Republic. That's why the government, Indonesian government, they felt indebted to the Sultan family. If one day you go to the Sultan's palace, it is not physically only a palace, like a museum, not like that, but really they are observing the tradition in their daily life. For example, inside of the Sultan's palace, we could find more than 2,000 court servants. Yeah, local people, some of the high officers like the mayor, the retired army, retired mayor, even retired teachers. After that, they wanted to serve the Sultan voluntarily. Yeah, voluntarily. So they devote themselves for the sake of the Sultan, and they do their tasks based on their own schedule. Yeah, in front of us, for example, it is just one of the building of the elementary school buildings decorated with not graffiti but with the murals. Yeah. Murals. In Jogja also we have got the Indonesian Institute of Art. And the young generation, they can express their skill. Yeah. Even annually we have got like the art festival in Jogyakarta, inviting all the artists coming from different cities. Even besides that also we have got the Keraton festival, so inviting all the royal families coming from all over Indonesia. We still have more than 80 royal families. But it is not too exaggeration. Jogja is even the palace, everything still the most complete one. Jogja, it is considered like classical city. You can still find becak like this, the traditional transportation, rickshaw, three-wheel cycles. We have got thousands of becak, not only for tourists but for everybody. Even as the real important transportation, especially for the local people in short distance.
Bajai?
No, we have no bajai. That's with the engine. It is just with the manpower. Becak, we call it becak. Besides, we have got horse-drawn carriage. We call it andong. Yeah, in the left side, another sport hall, but it's the new one. Normally for playing soccer behind of these houses. Yeah, the city of Jogyakarta was not old enough, but it was built in 1755. Yeah. 1755, after the Dutch split it, the kingdom of Mataram into two, in Solo and in Jogja or Jakarta. So in Central Java, we have got two royal families. In Solo, the name of the king called Sunan, and in Jogja called Sultan. Sultan or Sunan, it means a king. It's very peaceful city and very safe. Even any taxis, any transportation you want to take, even you go out, it is very safe. Even to take a walk along the spacious street, yeah, the very famous one, the landmark of Jogja called Malioboro. Yeah. It was named by Mr. Raffles, Thomas Stamford Raffles too. Malioboro was taken from the name of the English Duke, Marlborough, not from cigarettes. Marlborough. In the right side, this is the complex offices of the mayor. Yeah. The mayor's office in Jogjakarta. You see in the left side, the right side, so many motorbikes like that. Yeah. In Jogjakarta, we have got, I think, thousands of motorbikes. Jogja with a population over than 3.5 million people. This is the model of Indonesia. I think we have got the contest or competition of marching competition, yeah, in the mayor held by the local government. That's why so many students coming from different high school students, they are joining to the contest. Jogja is divided into 4 regencies. Yeah, we call it Sleman, Bantul, Kulon Progo, and Gunung Kidul. Town, exactly at the city center of Jogja. Jogja, it is purposely made the atmosphere as well like this. We have no many skyscrapers, as everything is just short buildings. In order that everybody, when they come here, they will feel the difference. Yeah, our restaurant, we are going to have lunch. It is located in Kota Gede. Kota Gede was very famous as historical village. It used to be the first site of the palace of the royal family there, but the palace already gone. Only the royal cemetery still left. And Kota Gede also very famous of its silversmith. Mostly they are very rich inhabitants, the rich people, because they are doing business in silversmith. Ya, kota gede, it means the great city. Great city.
The word dharma, very dharma.
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 In Buddhism.
No, the word dharma is being used very openly here.
Dharma. You mean the teaching? It's a
Yeah.
kind of communities of, especially for the women's organization.
So you use the word
Belongs
dharma very.
Yeah, dharma. It means, of course, it is just like a kind of
Law.
yeah, the law. Yeah, exactly, the law. So many words, especially in our own dialect, in Javanese, was derived from Sanskrit. Javanese, we in our daily life we speak Javanese. It consists of three major stratifications. The lowest, the middle, and the most refined vocabulary. How to use it depends on the intimacy, depends on the age, depends on the status. Yeah. So how we have to be able to have the right choice of words, yeah, to choose the right vocabularies, how to speak to someone older than me, for example, younger than me, and so on.
Detik demi detik, masaku nanti apakan ada. Jalan cerita, kisah yang panjang, menghitung hari. Padamkan saja kobar asmaramu, jika bukti itu takkan ada. Dan aku minta tulus hatimu,
Kuantan.
bukan
Kuantan, what is the name
of the
pergi
housing complex.
Okay.
saja.
What is the meaning of it?
Kuantan is a town.
Bilang saja pada semua,
It's just the name.
biar semua tahu adanya. Diriku kini sendiri.
Pariwisata, itu
Yeah.
tourism.
Oh,
Tourism,
okay.
pariwisata.
Right. Okay.
But we have Muslim areas. Everything is clean. Yeah, all areas is clean. Even the poor people, they keep the environment.
So there's no slum.
no slum areas. Even along the rivers as well, very clean. Yeah. Different from big cities like Jakarta or Surabaya.
So no, normally I look at the traffic. Ada street singer.
Oh yeah, it is just very normal because some people actually even they are coming from different cities. They want to make a living because Jogja so many traffic. There are many motorbikes, many cars. So they want to make a living.
This train is it a new train or a old
Oh,
train?
no, they
Started few years ago or
just recently.
recently means a few months ago.
Yeah, a few years ago after Indonesia was hit by economic crisis.
Oh, I see.
Previously, almost none. Almost no really, street singers.
Menyerang tanpa pasukan, menang tanpa merendahkan, kesaktian tanpa ajian, kekayaan tanpa kemewahan, tenang bagai ombak gemuruh laksana merapi, tradisi hidup di tengah modernisasi, rakyat terjajah desa milang kori, nyebarake seni landu dipekerti. Jogja, Jogja,
It looks like all the silverware.
Yeah, here in Kota Gede, this is the center of silver. This is if you would like to have lunch in the same company like this morning. Stop Amsor Silver. This is the center in Kota Gede. As you see that so many, it looks, of course, they have got like European architecture, but they are owned by the native and the local people. So it is owned by the native. Because in the town, so many rich people, they have got a lot of money, but they were not alone. You build a house like Paris. It's like they want to build houses like European buildings, but it was alone by the Sultan's family. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to have lunch in a restaurant here. Sorry? Yes, just leave it. Will be taken care by them. Mas, dikancingin ya barang-barangnya. Yeah. Alright.
My name is Yunus. Yun.
Engkau yang cantik, engkau yang manis, engkau yang manja, selalu tersipu rawan sikapmu di balik kemelutmu, di remah kabutmu, di tabir megam-megamu, ku melihat dua tangan di balik punggung.
Apa sih?
Soto ayam.
Soto ayam.
Iya.
Nanti.
Madu di tangan kananmu, racun di tangan kirimu. Aku tak tahu mana yang akan kau berikan padaku. Aku tak tahu mana yang akan kau berikan padaku. Engkau yang cantik, engkau yang manis, engkau yang manja, selalu tersipu rawan sikapmu di balik kemelutmu, di remah kabutmu, di tabir megam-megamu, ku melihat dua tangan di balik punggungmu.
Can.
Madu di tangan kananmu,
Yes, come there, scout.
racun di tangan kirimu. Aku tak tahu mana yang akan kau berikan padaku. Aku tak tahu mana yang akan kau berikan padaku. Aku tak tahu mana yang akan kau berikan padaku. Aku tak tahu